In the last class, we learned the controlled R sounds. Today, we are learning the controlled L sounds. This one is very tricky, so please bring on your thinking caps. See you shortly. The first one is AL, or. AL is like OR, or. For example, we have talk, talk. Good. AL is or. We also have ball, ball. Good. And then there's also always, and walk, walk. Once again, AL is or, walk. The next one is EL, is oo, like in angel, angel. Good. Another example is camel, camel. Good. We also have model, model. Nice. And then it's also the same in bagel, bagel. Once again, EL is camel, bagel, model. Very good. The next one is the same, but LE, like in circle. EL and LE are the same sounds, like in circle, circle. Another example is in little, little. Good. There's also apple, apple. And then table, table. Once again, LE pronounces same as EL, And then we have OL, like in gold, gold. Very good. We also have boat, boat. Cold, cold. And then there's also hole, hole. Once again, OL is O. Very good. Now it's your turn to do some practice. See if you can spot the correct controlled L sounds in the following pictures. The first one is fold, fold. I fold the paper. What's the controlled L vowel in fold? Good. It is old, fold. O-L, fold. What about bubble, bubble? What's the controlled L vowel in bubble? Good. Bubble. Bubble. L-E, bubble. What about travel? I travel around the world. What's the controlled L vowel in travel? Nice. It is E-L. Travel. Travel. Good. And then there is stalk, stalk. What's the controlled L sound in stalk? Good. St or k, stalk. Or A-L. Very good. Now it's time to do some reading practice. Try to read these sentences with the controlled L vowels. Are you ready? This is the first one. I'll give you a moment. The tall jungle castle has a golden angel. The tall jungle castle has a golden angel. Very good. That one is already very hard, but the second one is a bit trickier. I'll give you a moment. Try this one. The little beetle handles a circle ball. Good. The little beetle handles a circle ball. Nice. Was that one hard? Because that's pretty tricky. But if you can do this one, then try the final sentence. Take your time with this one. Hansel sold a camel for gold at a store. Good. Hansel sold a camel for gold at a store. Nice. How was that? If you can do that, that means you're ready for the review. Today we learned 4 controlled L sounds. The first one is AL, or talk. Good. The second one is EL, angel. Good. Next we have LE, circle. Nice. LE and EL are the same. Finally we have OL, gold. Very good. Take your time to practice the controlled L vowels and see how many other words you can think of with the controlled L sounds. Let me know down below, and then after, I'll see you in the next class for some more learning fun. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. In this week's Comic Book Tuesday, we are reading The Totally Awesome Epic Quest of the Brave Boy Knight, written by Prentice T. Norjokitis. Let's go. The epic quest begins. Can you set the table for breakfast, honey? No way, setting the table is boring. Boy knights don't set tables. Excuse me, young man? Sorry, Mom. It's not fair, Butterscotch. I shouldn't be setting tables. I should be having epic adventures. Eek! Stand back, it's a wild raccoon. I'm not a raccoon, dude. I'm the animal princess. You're a girl? And you're a boy, so what? Yuck! Gack! I have a totally epic quest for 2 brave knights. Are you guys in? We are 2 brave knights. We accept. Cool, let me teleport you. Tell her what? Ooh! Oh my head! Gasp! Where are we? Welcome, brave knights, to my kingdom. Did you change outfits? Brave knights, I brought you here because I need your help. That green monster is destroying my kingdom. That is so uncool. Grrr. Let's knock that giant booger down a peg, Butterscotch. Yeah, let's go. Woohoo! Screech. This guy is huge. Punch. And he smells like stinky cheese. Yuck! Watch out, giant fist. Whoa, close one. Thud. This is one mean green monster. What's that in his back? Pull, Butterscotch. Pull. Grunt. Wowzer, a car? Golly, what a relief. Thanks, I've been trying to get that car out for weeks. It was making me super cranky. No problem. Thank you, brave knights. It was nothing. And thank you, monster, for helping put the city back together. Please call me Herbert. Search for the hidden treasure. Oh, brave knights, I need your help. I'm too busy practicing my laser sword moves, but I need your help finding hidden treasure. Hidden treasure? Ooh. Use this old map to find it. X marks the spot. Let's roll. Grunt. Hurry up with all that treasure hunting gear, Butterscotch. Ooh, they climbed the mountain, traversed the seas, climbed down the cliff. We're almost at the cave. Grunt. This doesn't look that dangerous. Let's go. Halt, boy knight. You shall not pass. We guard this cave. Go away. Yeah. No way, snot breath. That's not a very nice thing to say. Yeah. If you're going to be a giant meanie, then we're going home. Yeah. Well, that was easy. It sure is dark in here. Let's shed some light on the situation. Click. Hiss, leave this cave. Eek, a bad dude. Stand back, I have a laser sword. Ha ha ha. Please, that is only a fancy toy flashlight. Ah, my super sensitive eyes. Hiss, snap, grumble, grumble. Okay, let's keep going. Click, look, an opening. Gasp, the hidden treasure. I wonder what's inside. Money, rubies, cupcake, super rare action figures. Creak. Surprise, smooch. The treasure is a kiss from me. Yuck! Worst hidden treasure ever. Haha, hee hee. Knights on patrol. We have to patrol the kingdom. We have to keep it safe from monsters. It is our duty as brave knights. Russell, Russell, what's that? It's probably just the animal princess trying to scare us again. Wink. I hope that no one jumps out of these bushes and scares us. Aha, got ya. No one's here. Grunt. Meow. Ack. It's just a smelly cat. Meow, meow. Where could the princess be? Meow. Ah. Got ya. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Being a brave boy knight is very hard work. After a busy day, it is time for bed. Good night, Butterscotch. Mom, I'm home. Did you have a good day playing, sweetie? I had so many epic adventures. There were monsters and caves and hidden treasure. And tomorrow you have even more adventures. Kiss. Good night, my brave boy knight. Good night, Mom. The end. Wow, brave boy knight sure is cool. What do you think about him? Let me know down below, and also share with me what are some adventures that you want to go on. After this, I'll see you in the next story for some more reading fun. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye bye. Homes have changed a lot over time, and in today's class, we are learning about the homes back then and now with this book by Nadia Higgins. Let's go. Chapter 1. Home Sweet Home. Homes provide shelter. They protect us from the weather. More than 1,000 years ago, Native Americans in the Southwest built homes with clay. These still stand today. Wow! On the Great Plains, Native Americans built teepees out of buffalo skin. They could pack up and move these homes in a single day. Ooh, look at these homes! In the 1600s, a typical home was on a farm. It was small, just 1 or 2 rooms. Without electricity, people used candles for light and fireplaces for heat. They lugged water in from a well. As for bathrooms, outhouses were outside. So in the past, people had their bathrooms in single houses outside called outhouses. What do you think? Nearly everything used to happen at home. Births, schools, weddings, clothes and tools were made at home too. What activities do you do at home? Let me know down below. And then, in the 1800s, white settlers moved west. They built log cabins from the trees around them. Nails were hard to come by, so they carved notches into logs. That way, the logs stayed stacked, like this. This is a log notch. What do you think? Few trees grow on the prairie. Here, settlers made sod houses. They cut out blocks of tough grass roots. Then they stacked the blocks. What materials do you think were used to build your home? Let me know down below. Chapter 2. Changing Spaces. By the late 1800s, wood for building could be cut at a lumber mill instead of by hand. The railroad then helped ship building material across the country. So then cities grew, houses got bigger and taller. Look at this. This is a parlor. The parlor was a room just for hosting guests. Here, people showed off their finest things like books, art, even electric light bulbs. These were signs of wealth. Next came these houses. The country kept growing. In the early 1900s, More people needed homes. You could order a house, small or large, from a catalog. Parts of the house were made in factories and then shipped. Builders put it all together on the land. By the 1920s, these houses had indoor bathrooms and electricity. Look at that. This is a catalog, which meant you could buy houses to then build by yourself. Chapter 3, Modern Living. More families bought houses in the 1950s. The home became a place to relax. Everyone gathered in the family room to watch a new invention. What was it? TV. This was the 1950s television, very small. Suburbs outside the city grew. There was space for yards and garages too. Ooh, look at this now. In the city, high-rise apartments filled up. Some of these tall towers had 30 stories or more. You rode an elevator to your floor. In the 1990s, luxury apartments had rooftop pools, gyms, and coffee shops too. Did you know that a home does not have to stay in one spot? Mobile homes can drive around. Houseboats float on water. Astronauts live at an international space station. Their homes orbit Earth every 90 minutes. Look at this. This is modern living. Now comes the solar panels. Houses use a lot of energy. Today, people can build eco-friendly homes to protect the environment. Big windows let in heat and light. Low flush toilets save water, and then rooftop solar panels turn sunlight into electricity. Now let's take a look at this floor plan, which is like a map of a house. Note its rooms. How are they laid out? What features do you see? Let me know down below. Finally, we get to the houses of today. Look at these ones. Smart homes use Wi-Fi's, cameras, and microphones to let you control anything that uses electricity. Walk into a room and the lights turn on. Tell your house, turn up the heat. Tap your phone to turn on the TV. What if your home were smart? What would you ask it to do? Let me know down below. Now it's your turn to share. Which one of these homes do you like the most? Do you want to live in a smaller home, on the farm, in a tall home, in a big home? Do you want to live on the road, in the sea, or up in space? Take your time to have a think, and then afterwards, I'll see you in the next video for some more learning fun. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Now let's learn about the platypus. This is an Australian animal that is found in the 20-cent coin. Let's go. Platypuses are mammals. They live near lakes, rivers, and streams. Platypuses rest in burrows during the day. They swim at night. Webbed feet and a flat tail helps them move through water. Thick fur keeps them warm. That's a webbed feet. Platypuses are bottom feeders. They feel for prey with their bills. Bottom feeders means that they look for food in the bottom of the water. They scoop up shellfish, worms, and insects. They swim to the surface to eat. Platypuses have no teeth. They crush food with rough pads in their mouth. Wow. A female lays 2 soft eggs in her burrows. Her body keeps them warm. Baby platypuses hatch 10 days later. Each is the size of a jelly bean. Very small baby platypus. The babies drink mom's milk for several months. Then they are ready to hunt. To the water! Wow, platypuses are very cool. Now let's learn some of the words in the book. Bills are the smooth rubber-like outer parts of the mouth of platypuses, like this. Bottom feeders are animals that search for food along the bottom of a body of water. Burrows are holes or tunnels that some animals dig in the ground. Hatch is to break out of an egg. Insects are small animals with 6 legs and hard outer bodies. Insects are divided into 3 parts. And then the mammals are warm-blooded animals that have backbones and feed their young milk, like me and you. Prey are animals that are hunted by other animals for food. So they are hunted, they are the food of other animals. Shellfish are animals that live in water and have shells. Shrimps, clams, and crabs are types of shellfish. Surface is the top of a body of water. And then there's webbed feet like these ones, which are feet with thin skin that connect the toes. What do you think about this cute animal, the platypus? Let me know down below, and also share with me what are some things that you learned in the book today. When you're ready, I'll see you in the next story for some more reading fun. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye-bye. In today's science and art class, we learn why my body needs food, more specifically healthy food, with this book by Jenna L. Glazer. Let's go! We need food. What did you eat today? We all need food. Healthy foods give us energy. They help our bodies grow. Healthy hint: eat a healthy breakfast. It will give you energy to start the day. What is your favorite breakfast? Vitamins. Healthy foods are full of vitamins. Our bodies need these to work well. We need them to grow too. Milk has vitamin D. It helps bones grow strong. Food groups. Milk is in the dairy group. There are 5 main food groups. They are dairy, protein, fruits, vegetables, and grains. Healthy hint: this chart shows all 5 food groups. Eat foods from each one every day. But how much should we eat? Fruits are full of vitamin A and C, so are vegetables. Kids should eat 1 to 2 servings of fruit and vegetables every day. Healthy hint: try dipping carrots in hummus. Hummus is made of vegetables and you will get your 2 servings at once. And then there's protein. Eggs are in the protein group. Meats and nuts are too. Our bodies turn protein into energy. This energy lets us run and play. Our brains need protein to think. And then there's the digestive system, which breaks down food. The food turns into energy, which is sent to the whole body. Energy lets us be active. And then there's junk food, which is bad for the body. They do not have vitamins and are full of sugar and fat. Save junk foods for treats. Only eat a little bit at each time. Healthy snacks. Snacks are fun to eat. You can choose healthy snacks. Pick your favorite fruit. Mix it with yogurt to make a smoothie. A smoothie counts as a fruit and a dairy serving. Healthy bones. Our bodies need healthy foods. They give us energy and help us grow. They also help our bodies work the best they can. What is your favorite healthy food? Let me know down below. Now let's go through some words we learned today. The first one is active, which means full of energy and busy. Dairy is fluid milk or other foods that are made from milk, such as cheese and yogurt. Then there's the digestive system, which is the body system that breaks down food so the body can use it. Energy is the strength and ability to do activities without getting tired. Grains are foods that are made from wheat, rice, oats, or other grains such as bread, pasta, and oatmeal. Protein is a chemical found in humans and living plants and animals. Food proteins include foods that are made from meat, eggs, beans, peas, and nuts. And then there's vitamins, which are substances in foods that humans need for good health. Now it's your turn. Why do you think healthy foods are so important to us? Share with me down below. And also, let me know what are your favorite healthy foods. Take some time for a think, and when you're ready, I'll see you in the next class for some more learning fun. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. For this week's reading and comprehension, we are reading Sleeping Beauty 100 Years Later by Laura North and Gary Northfield. Don't forget that at the end of the story, we have some comprehension questions to see how well you understand this book. Are you ready? Let's go! A long time ago, a king and a queen had a beautiful baby daughter. "Let's have a big party to celebrate," said the king. They invited everyone in the kingdom, but they forgot to invite one fairy. Uh-oh! She burst into the party in a rage. "I curse your daughter. She will cut her finger and fall asleep for 100 years. Only a prince can wake her. That will teach them to forget me," she thought as she flew away. The king and queen were terrified. "No sharp things," screamed the queen, taking the knife and fork away. "No playing outdoors," said the king. The princess wasn't allowed to do anything. She was miserable. When the princess reached her 18th birthday, the king and queen let her wander around the castle. She found a room with an old spinning wheel. The princess was cautious. She tried making some thread on a spinning wheel. "Ouch!" she cried. She had pricked her finger on the needle. Suddenly, she fell into a deep sleep. Everyone else fell asleep too. Years passed. Cobwebs covered the castle. 100 years later, Prince, wearing sunglasses, drove up to the castle. He talked on a cell phone. He listened to music in earphones. He wore jeans. A lot has changed while the princess had been asleep. The prince found the princess. "What a sleeping beauty," he thought. He went over and kissed her. "Are you my prince, my true love?" asked the princess, waking up. "Just call me Harry," said the prince. "I'd like to take you on a date." "A date?" said the princess. "I wonder what that is." Harry took her outside. Everything looked different. "Is this your carriage? Where is the horse?" asked the princess. "No need for one of those," said Harry, starting the car engine. "Let's go to the amusement park," Harry said. The princess whizzed around and upside down on a roller coaster. "I've never had so much fun," she screamed. Harry gave her a single red rose. A thorn on the rose cut her finger. "Oh no, what will happen to me now?" cried the princess. "Will I fall asleep for another 100 years?" "No, here's a band-aid," said Harry, and he stuck it on her finger. The princess smiled. Life was so much better 100 years later. Wow! Now let's do the comprehension questions to see how well you understand the book. Are you ready? Today we have 5 questions. Question 1. Why did the king want to have a big party? Was it because the king and queen had a baby? It was a holiday? Or 3. It was the king's birthday? What do you think? It was because the king and queen had a baby. Very good. Question 2. Why was the fairy upset? Was it because she couldn't find a pretty dress? Or the king forgot to invite her? Or she did not like the music at the party? What do you think? Good. It was because the king forgot to invite her. Very nice. Question 3. Why did the king and queen keep all sharp objects away from their daughter? Was it because A. she would bleed to death, B. it was not safe, or C. she would cut her finger and sleep for 100 years? What do you think? The answer is C. She would cut her finger and sleep for 100 years. Very good. Question 4. Why did the princess fall asleep when she pricked her finger? A. She was cursed by a fairy. B. She was exhausted. Or C. It was bedtime. What's your answer? Good. The answer is A. She was cursed by the fairy. Now the final question. When Harry took the princess on a date, why did everything look so different? Was it A. Many years had passed since she fell asleep? B. Harry took her to a foreign place on a date? Or C. She moved to a different state? What do you think? Good. The answer is A. Many years had passed since she fell asleep. Very good. How many answers did you get correct? Let me know down below. If you got 5 correct, that's 100% and you're amazing. Good work. I hope you like reading Sleeping Beauty 100 years later. Let me know down below what you think and also share with me what other fairy tales should we read next week. That's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.